Let's chat OpEx, or we on the CFO side, we call it fixed operating costs. What do you see on your end, Dylan, as like the most common questions, mistakes, or misconceptions that you see around like OpEx relating back to a financially resilient P&L?
Yeah, so I think that how you treat OpEx is probably a byproduct a little bit of how resilient your business is. Because if you're, for example, very first order contribution margin dependent, because
Mm-hmm.
return customer revenue isn't great, a good rule of thumb, if you're like a low eight figure scaling brand, making sure that your return customer revenue contribution margin dollars easily cover your fixed costs. Because in that situation, even if you do have like an issue with first order contribution margin dollars, you at least have that kind of resiliency existing from that active customer base. And
Mm,
again, you can debate if you did have to pull back, how long can that active customer base actually hold you if you don't have great LTV? And that's why you want to give some sort of buffer. But like I often consider the first order contribution margin tight brands with low LTV, some of the riskiest in the basket of D2C brands.
totally.
Not to say they cannot work, because there can be volume and there can be profit achieved, especially if the total addressable market is super large. But you got to be really cognizant of like you're probably signing up for a fairly volatile business in terms of ups and downs, because you're going to be very, very much focused on like the slim marginal acquisition, and you want to make sure that in those down periods, you're having that resiliency to exist, easily cover that fixed cost.